Welcome to Just Your Average Cold Closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how this one's gonna go. Ooh. You need to be drunk to like what we're gonna be talking about today for a lot of stuff.
Because we're gonna say some things that are gonna offend some people.
Best of the worst of Adam Sandler.
Right? Best of the worst. I'm Mike. He's Jay.
We like to drink beer and talk about movies.
I wonder where we got that idea from.
And sometimes have our friend come on and pretend to be a character.
Right? Mr. Plankett, can we fix your DVD player?
DVD player? What's that? I have a Blu-ray player.
Right?
I've ruined your joke.
They go to fix Mr. Plankett's VCR.
I know!
Okay.
Anyway.
I like get brutally angry.
I'm sorry.
I know, you're drunk as shit. I paced myself because I'm smarter than you.
Well, I live here.
I'm also drinking on an empty stomach.
I'm drinking on a McDonald's gullet.
Gut.
Gullet.
No. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Adam Sandler because we just were a second ago.
Now, Adam Sandler is either the smartest businessman in Hollywood or the luckiest businessman.
I say both.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure? Alright. So, obviously we all know he has his company, Happy Madison.
Yeah.
Which just...
shits films out left and right, let's be honest.
At first, it started where it was just literally just his movies. Then he started... Grandma's Boy, I think, was the first one that came out that was really... Grandma's Boy is great.
Grandma's Boy is great. Grandma's Boy is probably the only Adam Sandler...
Which, to be fair, it's because of the actors in it.
Well, it's got Swartzen and that other guy and that other...
Nick Swartzen sucks.
He's okay.
Dude, that new movie he's in?
Well,
he looks like he's all coked out.
Do you know why he's all fucked up?
Why?
Because he drank himself into a coma like a month before and is in the process of getting sober during the filming of that movie.
That's fucked.
Yeah, he talks... I listened to him talk about it because I was... You know, I was just like, Nick Swartzen sucks. And then I actually listened to him talk and he wasn't in his persona and stuff.
The only thing I like Nick Swartzen that does...
That stand-up, that half hour on Comedy Central changed stand-up.
His?
Yes. Because he went in and he wasn't just telling like Stephen Wright jokes. He went in, remember the whole thing about I love visiting my grandma because she makes me feel like a fucking superhero. Nicholas, can you grab that gallon of milk? You mean this gallon? Oh, Nicholas, it's so strong. See, it's a good joke, you know?
The only thing I really enjoyed him in was Reno 911. Where he plays the gay, rollerblader.
What's your gang? I'm in a gang now. Now you know you can't be in a gang. What's your gang's name? We're the Grapefruit Smoothies. You know, he's just super gay about it.
But then he made that Bucky Larson movie.
Oh.
Did you see that? Is that even on that list?
It's right here.
Yeah. That's a good 0% of Rotten.
It's a good 0 out of 0. Poor guy, you know.
Well, let's start this on a positive note.
Let's talk about...
Well, let's talk about his good movies he stars in.
Keep in mind, these aren't films he created. These are films he starred in. So
then we'll get to the created after.
Let's start at the beginning. Punch Drunk Love.
My reason for not seeing this is because this came out when I started hating Adam Sandler.
Right.
So I've just never made it a point to watch it.
I felt the same way, and then one night on Netflix, I was like, eh. And then I fucking enjoyed the shit out of it.
See, this movie and another couple we'll talk about later on proves that the fucking asshole can act.
No, I don't think he can act. I think if someone gives him a script...
He's directed well.
He can be...
say that?
Not even that he can be directed well. He's got a wheelhouse, and if you can write something that fits his wheelhouse perfectly...
Like the angry Jew?
Yeah.
Depressed, guy?
The cynical, angry, he does that a lot, just make that a character. Isn't half of Uncut Gems him going, what do you mean?
Kinda.
Yeah, he's perfect.
See, we're gonna get to another movie that you need to watch because he's excellent in. But let's not get there yet. See, go through your good acting.
Okay,
list first.
Just good. All right, so I didn't do movies that he acted in. I just did Happy Madison films because I thought that's what we were going to talk about. But so good films made by Happy Madison. Grandma's Boy.
Waiting for you to keep going.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm done.
Oh.
yeah. Good films Happy Madison made. Grandma's Boy.
See, I'm a little more positive because, like, I'm gonna think about. We'll get to the Happy Madison stuff in a sec.
Movies that he's good that he acted in: Punch Drunk Love. Everyone likes Uncut Gems, so I'm gonna add it to that list. Billy Madison was great. I didn't know he was in Dirty Work, and Dirty Work is one of my favorite movies. I can't believe it. Now that I see the scene in my head, I completely, totally Adam Sandler as the devil. I'm an idiot for never putting two and two together. I mean, Coneheads doesn't really count. I never saw Wedding Singer. Sucks. Airheads is great.
He's great in Airheads.
Airheads is
he plays that character perfect.
Airheads is great.
See, I personally love Wedding Singer. I feel like he did a great job in that movie. Why don't you like it?
Because that's the beginning of the character of Adam Sandler.
That was like the beginning of his career. That was
But like the whole... I keep pointing, like when he's in the bath in Billy Madison, no, shampoo is better. Like, then that just became everything he fucking does.
Yeah, Wedding Singer, he doesn't do any of that. The most he does that when he's at the
when he's at
the wedding and he does
and he's doing his boy, and it's just like, and then it snowballs, and then that becomes everything he does in every movie.
See, if you look at that movie as just a movie, we're not thinking of Adam Sandler. It's a good movie. Drew Barrymore was good in it. All the acting was pretty decent.
Also, as a aspiring musician in my childhood, I would look at The Wedding Singer and be like, God, I never want that. I want nothing to... I don't want to be a wedding singer. This looks like the most miserable...
That's where you make the money. The record label's taking your cash.
Yeah. Dude, I'm playing Quintessa Country Club this evening.
I'm a little more forgiving on a lot of Adam Sandler movies. Coneheads, obviously, great.
You didn't even remember who he was in that movie.
I don't remember what I'm talking about right now.
I know, I had to tell you who he was in.
Airheads, I love that movie.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Brendan Fraser movies, by the way.
More so than The Mummy?
I love The Mummy. You can fuck off.
I meant that like serious, like
no,
more than The Mummy.
I have more emotional and like nostalgia stake with Airheads. For some reason that movie is always on Comedy Central and I always watched it. Billy Madison, obviously. Good movie, not great, good.
Good, like nonsensical, bizarre. One of the best scenes in movie history ever is in Billy Madison, where he's doing the quiz and he tells the story about the lost puppy, and the guy's like, everything you said is wrong. You have wasted our time. I love how he ends it, and may God have mercy on your soul. It's like,
fuck you, Swan!
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison were the two, like, ones I always watched.
I didn't like Happy Gilmore.
Those were, like, the same... In my childhood head, those were the same fucking movie.
I guess, but it's just... So when I was a kid, I liked, like, the randomness of Billy Madison as opposed to the structure of... Happy.
Yeah.
I liked Billy getting drunk and fighting a penguin. I love Norm Macdonald just hanging out on a lounge chair, just fucking wasted. You know, I like that.
Bulletproof.
I never
Damon Wayans. Good movie. One of the funniest scenes is Adam Sandler's just talking to like he's obviously arrested from Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans is transferring him to wherever he has to go. So there's a scene where you're just Adam Sandler's in the handcuffs and everything, talking to the hotel person, and you just have Damon Wayans like leaning over the counter, and he looks at him. He's like, "See that guy? This is a joke that couldn't work now. Totally gay. Look how he's standing."
Yeah.
He's just pretending to be like his boyfriend and everything. It's just they have scenes like that are really funny between the two of them.
Like late 90s, early 2000s humor when everyone wasn't super butthurt about everything.
Yeah.
The good old days.
But then, alright, Longest Yard that's a middle one. I'm just going over the good ones.
Longest Yard, Joey Diaz was in, and that's the only reason I give it a thumbs up.
Stone Cold.
Oh yeah, I like those guys.
He was good in it.
I don't like anyone else in that movie, I think.
My halfway good movies. Big Daddy is like a...
You remember what you said earlier? What was the Adam Sandler movie that took you out of Adam
Big Daddy.
Sandler? Big Daddy was the one for me.
Yeah.
Because I remember at one point, it's like him and the kid are having a ball, and I was like, oh, this is the high part of the movie. And then the kid gets taken away, and I was like, this is the emotional, grab me by the balls, make me feel bad. And then the kid comes back, you know?
You know what Big
I saw the Adam Sandler.
You know what Big
formula.
Daddy is? Big Daddy's the start of the Happy Madison formula.
It's the formula.
Yeah.
They do the exact
But that's the thing. That was the first one that did it.
And that's where I saw it, I think.
Little Nicky is just a fucking stupid.
Little Nicky's just
it's a fun
dumb.
movie. It's fun.
Just dumb.
It's fun.
Hitler grab a pineapple and he grabs the little one.
Yeah, but you have fucking Rodney Dangerfield in it and everything.
That's what I mean. Like
yeah.
That's why I put it in my bad column, which means I saw it once and I don't want to see it again. But I'm not.
If it's on like TNT,
I'm not mad I saw it.
8 Crazy Nights wasn't a horrible animated movie, but it's not necessarily like great. Like it was funny when I saw it, but I would not go, like you're saying, I would not go out of my way to watch it.
So I just renamed my categories from good, bad, awful to happy I saw it, not mad I saw it, mad I saw it.
Cool. Longest Yard. It was like
mad I saw it.
Entertaining. Funny People.
Mad I saw it.
Really good. Then it just drags and goes on way too long. And Adam Sandler's performance is actually pretty decent, and Seth Rogen pulls a lot of that movie.
I hate Seth Rogen.
I like Seth Rogen.
He was great as a bit character in the Judd Apatow stuff, but then once he became the main character, I started.
I kind of like him more as a producer and creator than an actor.
I think his best role was the friend in 40-Year-Old Virgin, because it was just enough screen time. Yeah. He could get his jokes and then he could get out, and it was
even Superbad though. He was funny as the cop.
Again.
Yeah.
Get in, get his jokes.
No, I like him more as a producer and creator and all that.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the boys. But anyway,
that's my boy.
Oh god, that movie sucked. I was so fucking angry.
I like Andy Samberg, so it made me laugh. I've only seen it once, so I'm sure if I saw it again,
watch it again, bro.
Probably hate it. Yeah, Reign Over Me. I saved this as my. I liked it a lot.
Almost came out the nose for some reason. Don't do coke, kids. Allegedly.
You never saw Reign Over Me, right? Basically, he plays like the father of. And husband of his wife.
9/11 victims.
Yeah, his wife and kid gets killed in 9/11. So
by Tom Hanks.
The movie is pretty much him just. There's spoilers. I don't really give a shit.
Dude, how old's the movie? Like 20 years?
Yeah. There's this one scene where like he just wants to be killed. He's like super depressed, drunk. So he pretends he has a gun. He goes after the cops.
He goes suicide by cop.
Yeah.
You know the majority of cop shootings are suicide by cop. Just throwing that out there.
But just the way he acted in that scene, and Don Cheadle's in it and everything, was great. And just I don't know, it was a really good movie. Like,
off topic. Good suicide by cop scene. You ever seen Manchester by the Sea?
No, because I don't support Casey Affleck.
Why not?
Because he is a horrible person.
But he was great in Ghost Story.
I don't know what the fuck he did. I can't remember. I just remember people being mad at him.
There's this great scene where after his wife and kids die, and it's totally 100% his fault. He's in the police station getting the lay down on how his family died. And they're like, "You good?" And then he's like, "Yeah." And they get up to walk out of the room, and he lets the cop take a step in front of him. And he grabs the cop's gun and puts it to his head and pulls the trigger. But because the bullet wasn't chambered, he then starts to chamber around, and they have to fucking tackle it. And it's the most intense because you see him pull the trigger and then he gets so angry that he didn't blow his own fucking brains out. I was like, that's acting. Good job, dude. That movie's great.
That's why I get so mad. Not to go on a tangent. That's why I get so mad at people going after Casey Affleck. Because I guess he is. I've never really seen one of his movies.
He's good. He was great in Ghost Story, but the whole movie
He was in The Town too, right?
Maybe.
The Town was a great movie.
Ghost Story, he has a sheet over his head and he doesn't speak a single fucking line the entire movie. He just kind of stands there and watches shit. You never seen Ghost Story?
No, it sounded stupid to me.
Well, then you won't like it. It sounded really interesting to me and I enjoyed it.
But anyway, let's go, before we go into Happy Madison territory, let's just talk about his awful acting.
He's a one-note actor.
Now, one of the most controversial ones, we have a hot take here, Waterboy.
Hated it.
Fucking loved it as a kid. Watch it again. It's just not funny.
I remember realizing my taste in humor was different than everyone else's when I was a child because we were watching on a Boy Scout camp out. We were watching Waterboy and all the kids were losing it, and I was like, yeah, medulla oblongata. Whoa.
The only funny scene that was when The Big Show was on the TV.
Wait. His professor is dressed up like Colonel Sanders.
Okay, Colonel Sanders, well, I think you're wrong.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, if that came out now, they'd be like, he's making fun of a mentally ill person.
His whole shtick was making fun of, even on SNL, his whole thing was like, something boy, like, you know, like...
Mr. Deeds.
Hated it.
That was another movie liked as a kid just because it was Adam Sandler.
You gotta grab my dead foot.
God, that was so nasty.
Crazy eyes. I want M&M's and all of them.
The only funny scene in that movie is, I'm very sneaky. That was the only
But
thing.
then again, I saw the ending coming, because it's the formula,
Yes.
you know?
Fucking-
She goes there to betray him, she falls in love with him, he figures out she's trying to betray him, and then it turns out it was the butler all along.
And this is the movie that fucking made me hate Adam Sandler.
What?
Anger Management.
Yeah.
It was just not funny. Every joke fell flat.
You know, it's...
And everybody was like, I'm so pretty.
Now that I think
I'm
about
like,
it,
that's not funny.
I don't think I've seen Anger Management the whole way through.
Good.
I've seen every bit and piece that people say is great, and I just wasn't into it. Like when he brings the whore back to his house to fuck her and then he doesn't. I don't even remember what was happening, but I remember people laughing.
See, you remember more about that than I do.
Yeah, well, Jed, it's like a vault.
Cancer.
I remember
Cancer of the memory.
I remember everything, even the really, really bad stuff.
Spanglish, I remember watching a little bit of it and just...
I saw it was an Adam Sandler movie, and that's when I was like, fuck this douche. So I stopped watching.
I guess people like it, though. But
I don't even know what the fuck it's about.
Spanglish, man.
Spanish English, that's all it is?
Click, I've never seen... The only time I've ever watched it was, like... I got very distracted while trying to watch it, I'll say. But I didn't hear it was good. The whole premise kind of just sounds stupid.
It's like something you would see in an anime. What if you had a remote that controls reality? A universal remote.
But then he fast forward through his kid's childhood.
He focused on his career when he realized instead of trying to get through life, you just have to live it.
The formula.
Then there's the scene where his kids don't love him and you get sad and he cries, so he hits rewind, and then his kids are little again and you cry because he gets to be with his kids again.
Who starred in Chuck and Larry? It was fucking
Kevin James and Adam
Sandler.
Sandler. Yeah.
That was stupid.
You know what I hate about Kevin James?
Everything?
No.
I like King of Queens, so I can't really say everything.
Good stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Became friends with Adam Sandler. Hate it now.
Did you ever see the movie he did where he was an MMA fighter?
No, it wasn't supposed to be good.
It was not bad.
Yeah.
And I guess he can actually fight.
Well.
Even Joe Rogan's like, I've seen him.
Oh yeah, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan knows all. Fuck you.
Yeah, but Joe Rogan knows whatever he knows after you give him a check. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's paying him, that's his standpoint.
But Chuck and Larry was a bad movie. The Zohan movie.
God damn it, I didn't fucking... Come on, man.
That was another movie where you watch it really high for the first time. You're like,
I think my older brother likes that movie a lot.
He probably fucking wants to be Zohan.
Actually, my older brother worships the ground Adam Sandler walks. And it's a very, very divisive point in our relationship.
Zohan was the later movie that made me hate Adam Sandler even more.
When I saw Don't Mess with the Zohan, I was like, this'll kill his career. And then it kept going.
He brought it up.
Yeah, it kept
it's
going.
a resurgence of Adam Sandler. All the grown-ups movies are trash. How did he make Jack and Jill?
No one knows. Watch the Red Letter Media. They explain it.
They made it because of all the fucking
Carnival
Dunkin'
Cruise
Donuts
and Dunkin'
Cruise.
Donuts. Dude, Al Pacino.
Yeah,
did
fall of grace right there.
Dunkin' Donuts commercial.
He did a rap.
I showed just that part of Jack and Jill to my friend Dietrich, and he went, "Is this a real commercial?" And I went, "Yeah, dude, Pacino's on Hard Times." And he was like, "What the fuck?" And then I went, "No, it's in an Adam Sandler movie." And he went, "What the fuck?" You know, like at first he was sad,
depressed,
and then he got angry, and I was like, "Yeah, that's how I feel, my dude."
The Hotel Transylvania movies.
They're kids' movies.
My daughter loves them, but they're just bad.
They're not for us.
Paul Blart, those movies. How'd they make two of them? Again, Kevin James.
Again, because there's people like us that go, well, Kevin James is like the good one, you know?
Kevin James, Pixels. Who wants that paycheck? He played the president.
Pixels was so bad. Remember when Peter Dinklage started using cheat codes in real life? Did you see Pixels?
I saw half of it and turned it off.
Oh,
How do you watch it just because of the Dinkle?
I defy you to watch the whole movie.
Oh.
That's your forced watch.
Before I do the worst Adam Sandler movie ever made, the Do-Over.
Which one was that one?
That had it was Adam Sandler was like this eccentric, like I'm gonna butcher this because it's a shitty movie. It was him and David Spade. David Spade was a shitty like a dork, all that
Netflix,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, and Adam Sandler's like, hey, come on this, so murder stuff happens and all this.
Alright, if it's on Netflix, there's absolutely no way I saw it.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen a straight to Netflix Adam Sandler movie.
Also, Uncut Gems I didn't put in the good part because it was on the second page. You don't like that movie? I love that movie.
Alright, I understand why people like it.
Yeah.
And it is a good movie. It's just, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It didn't, alright, Good Time, previous movie. Fantastic. Nails everything. Maybe it's because Robert Pattinson's a better actor than Adam Sandler.
Obviously it wouldn't have worked if Robert Pattinson wasn't there.
Yeah.
But even scenes without him.
Were great.
Yeah. Which there weren't that many without him, to be fair.
The scenes between...
His brother had all the scenes that really weren't with him. Then they had like a few.
The brother was fucking amazing.
I can't believe that dude was like one of the writer-director guys, too.
That scene where he's crying, in the beginning, where he's crying, I was like, I know that feeling.
Dude, the scene at the end where he's in the meeting, and all of a sudden
and then
gets hyped.
he joins in. I used to want to... Did I tell you this? I used to want to be a special education teacher.
No.
Like, that's where I was going in my life.
What happened?
I did an internship, and I got beat up by retards, and I was like, this is not for me.
My mom did that work a lot. She got the shit
Yeah,
beat out of
I got my hair pulled, and I got punched in the face by a 6'3", 300-pound retard, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hit him back, you know?
The children, I think you would do well with. I went with my mom a lot.
When they were older, I could handle the older kids, but it was, well, some of the older kids, like Mikey. Did you ever meet Mikey? He's like a local legend.
Yeah,
like 6'8", like 350 pounds.
I think you would do well with the little kids, because the little autistic kids are fucking adorable.
It's just,
they're so happy.
You know about like applied pressure and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Where you have to like squeeze their skulls and shit to calm them down? It's like, dude, this is not for me.
Yeah. But
anyway, yeah.
To bring it to the worst Adam Sandler movie ever made, can you guess? That he starred in. It's Ridiculous 6.
Oh yeah, Ridiculous. I was like looking through my list and I was like, there's so many.
Me and Patty tried watching this movie because who was in it?
It was all his buddies. It was all of them.
Yeah, so I'm like, hey, maybe it's good. Netflix put out a decent trailer for it. It was horrible. It's literally unwatchable. And you have the kid from Twilight who played the wolf guy. He just plays like the dumbest piece of shit ever. Taylor
Lautner.
Yeah.
You know he's only 5'6"?
You know I feel bad for him for being in this movie?
I feel bad for him for being in Twilight because everyone thought he was like 6'3", and then they see him in real life and he's just like a jacked 5'6" guy.
It's just like, this was, before we get into like all Adam Sandler's like genius business moves of how to become like rich and enjoy your life.
You say genius, I say money grubbing, soulless, scumbag.
So genius.
Hey, I'll sell my soul to the devil. That's what Adam Sandler did. I have no integrity.
Ridiculous 6 was just, I don't know what they were thinking. It was just like a bad SNL skit that went on for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it probably was on the pile of rejected SNL skits. And Adam Sandler went, I wrote this 30 years ago. Let's make it a movie.
No, because you know what happened? They did what's it called? The Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah, Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But Ridiculous 6.
I know, it's old.
Play as Seven Samurai.
I know.
Yeah.
But he tried to milk the whole Hateful Eight train.
That's what I'm saying. He probably was going through a pile of scripts that he hated. When Hateful Eight just came out, I can shit this out in 2 weeks and stay in a resort in Mexico. Because we all know the only reason Adam Sandler makes a movie is to go on vacation.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
He made it blatantly obvious with all the product placement. Again,
wait, there's more movies on here I didn't put. 51st Dates sucks. Why isn't that on here?
I put that in my... Not mad I saw it.
51st Dates sucks. That movie sucks.
I put it in my not mad I saw it. Don't know why.
Drew Barrymore? You know,
Maybe. I walked out of the theater being like, that was just okay.
I walked in and being like...
I like the ending.
Then we had that one with Jennifer Aniston where they go on vacation. There's a lot of vacation movies we left out of this.
So many. I like the part in 50 First Dates, and this is just me being me. I like at the end where she wakes up and she has to watch the VHS player where it's like, hi, you have 24-hour memory. This is your 7-year-old daughter. Deal with it. Like, can you imagine waking up and being like, wait, I have a kid? I've had a kid for 7 years? I don't remember anything? And I'm married to that guy?
See, to be fair, that's...
And then you wake up...
I feel like Drew Barrymore sold that, though.
I know, but like...
And even this, I guess the VHS tape with Adam Sandler.
What I'm trying to say is the point of the ending was it was supposed to be endearing.
Yeah.
But can you imagine waking up on a sailboat to a video saying, I'm married to you and we have kids. Now come outside and say hello. Wouldn't you be like...
Now you're on a boat. Isn't it my dad's birthday?
Wait, how did I get here? What the fuck?
Yeah. Wow,
That's why I like...
I can't believe we forgot about all the vacation movies you've made. Pretty much any movie where they're in a tropical...
Any movie where they're not in his
America?
backyard. Okay, so now we're going to go through all the Happy Madison films. So, just to rehash some quick shit we already said, I got, in the Happy I saw him, Grandma's Boy. In the Not Mad I saw him, Little Nicky. Talked about it. Joe Dirt. I know it's stupid and shitty, but I saw it when I was young and I liked it.
It's a fun movie.
I've seen it like 5 times, so obviously I didn't hate it. You know
it's like
I mean?
Zoolander. It's not great, but it's fun.
I put Mr. Deeds in the Not Mad I saw it because it was the movie that opened my eyes to the charlatan that is Adam Sandler. So I am not mad I saw it. 50 First Dates for the weird horror, existential horror that I explained. Click, because it was when I noticed the emotional arc beyond just the Adam Sandler I'm a terrible person actor story.
Yeah.
Then I put in the Mad I Saw Them category Deuce Bigalow 1 and 2 for very, very obvious reasons. The Animal, Rob Schneider, acts like animals.
Rob Schneider plays a stapler.
Rob Schneider is dirt. Dirty dirt, dirt, dirty dirt. Master of Disguise, horrible film.
Fucking poor, what's his name?
Dana
Carvey.
No, he deserves it. Dana Carvey's a cunt.
I thought he was a good guy.
Nope. 8 Crazy Nights, we talked about that. Terrible idea. The Hot Chick. Rob Schneider is a hot chick.
Just that one picture of him in the bikini.
Anger Management, talked about it. Dickie Roberts, former child star, starring David Spade. That's knucking futz.
I forgot about that movie. Dude.
I have that playing in my head on a loop.
Oh.
Yeah. Chuck and Larry, sucks. Don't Mess with the Zohan, sucked. All the Paul Blart movies, because I think there's 30 at this point. I'm not exactly sure. No, I think there's 2. The House Bunny, remember that?
That was awful.
So bad. Thanks, Happy Madison.
Anna Faris sucks, dude.
Yeah. Bedtime stories? Dude, what if the bedtime story you tell to your kid comes real? I was gonna make a joke. Okay, edit this out if it's bad. Hey son, did I ever tell you about the Holocaust? And then it becomes real? Do you get it? As if it's fake already.
Thanks.
Okay. Grown-ups, terrible. Zookeeper, fucking stupid. I feel bad for Kevin James. Bucky Larson, garbage. Already talked about that. Jack and Jill, you can just go watch Red Letter Media's video. It's a billion times that. That's My Boy. Awful, awful film. Blended. Awful, awful film. Pixels. Terrible. Ridiculous 6. Those are all the fucking Happy Madison films. Look at the bad column. Look at the good column. Like, come on, man.
Now, our biggest gripe with Adam Sandler, and
it's so obvious that he's not making it for the art. He's making it for
he comes
money.
out with a good movie every, probably 5 to 10 years.
He doesn't come out with them. Someone else
acts
does.
in a good movie.
Someone else writes him a script.
But most of his movies, he probably sits with his friends, gets drunk, and is like, welcome, dumb comedic fans.
You guys ever been to Barcelona? Let's write a movie about my wife leaving me, so I go to Barcelona with my best friends, and we get drunk, and I meet a lady, but then I fall back in love with my wife. Happy Madison film. I just nailed it.
It's kind of like Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Although Jason Segel's amazing. He's great. He got very depressed because he had to make a lot of those movies.
Like Tai Chi.
But pretty much, I feel like they spin a wheel with a bunch of tropical locations. Then they spin a wheel with Adam Sandler's female friends. Who's going to be in the movie this time? And they're all sitting there like, please let it be me.
Keira Knightley. Wait, was she ever one?
No.
No, who am I thinking
It's
of?
Jennifer Aniston and Drew Barrymore all the time.
And who's the one from Underworld?
Oh, Kate Beckinsale?
Yeah, she was in a couple.
Oh, poor Kate Beckinsale.
She's still got it.
Still got it.
Still got it.
But it's pretty much like
I
they made fun of the
know.
Family Guy thing on South Park where it's like, oh,
The manatees,
yeah.
right?
But Adam Sandler isn't that creative. He probably just gets a wheel. He has topics on the wheel like, wife breaks up with me, child hates me, need to do
It's
this.
like the storyboard for that new Star Wars show where it's the 3 columns and they're like trying to pick like the.
But he's like publicly come out and said, yeah, I make these movies so me and my friends go on vacation and get paid a shit ton of money.
Respect the hustle, but at the same time,
Fuck
fuck
you.
you.
Because there's so many other people that should
It's-
spend that money on good stuff.
Give me a movie, damn it.
Yeah.
Adam,
We'll spin a wheel and we'll make a better movie than you.
Adam, I challenge you to let me make a movie.
It's gonna be our new skit scheme. We're just gonna spin a wheel, 3 different wheels, and that's what the skits are gonna be.
We should start a thing where at the end of every video we challenge a film director to give us money. I bet you won't.
Sam Raimi, he's gonna make a cool guy.
W. Paul S. Anderson, give me money. I'll put your wife in a movie or something.
He won't. He probably will hate us.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi might like us. Hey, I got your pal Bruce over there.
Sam Raimi, I'm super into
I got
it.
2 Bruces. And I have an evil Bruce over there.
Kevin James would love you.
Why?
You guys are like kind of the same.
Remember his stand-up?
shape.
Whenever I try
Not
to...
Kevin James, not Kevin James. Clerks.
Oh, Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith would love you because
Yeah.
you're kind of like the same shape.
I'd give him a hug.
You both wear jorts.
Remember the Kevin... I don't wear jorts. Remember the Kevin James skit? He's like, I'm trying to open the door, I hit the thing, and he keeps clicking it. And the door won't open because he keeps doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
That doesn't exist anymore. That joke is dated.
What was the? Don't Sweat the Small Stuff is Kevin James' stand-up special. I suggest you go watch it. It's actually pretty deep. You can see Kevin James and be like, I get why he was on King of Queens. He's actually a funny dude. And then you see him get with Adam Sandler, and you're like, I get why you're with Adam Sandler. That's a lot of money.
But our whole point of this episode is like, stop giving him your money.
Stop giving him your money.
He's
Although-
not even asking for your money anymore because it's
Because
all
he's
on
got
Netflix.
Netflix. He's got
You
that.
can watch it for free.
I mean, people were up in arms about the $100 million deal Joe Rogan signed for Spotify. How much did Adam Sandler get? Because Netflix
He's
never.
still getting that new movie he made. We didn't even
Netflix-
talk about
Which one?
the one Red Leather just talked about. With
Oh,
that fucking annoying ass.
The
chick.
Wrong Missy.
Dude. Just watching that trailer made me angry.
And you know what's weird? Is the lead female actress in that movie
She's not bad.
strangely attracted to. I don't know what
It's
about
not
her.
even that though. She's not that bad. Like she must have got paid a lot of money. And I literally think they just told her, "Go."
Well, I kind of, like I said, I like strangely I get a crush on her for some fucking reason. Like I can't even name a single movie she's in, but when I see her face, I'm like, she's pretty cute. And then I'm watching this trailer for this movie, and I go, oh my god, I hate this person.
Yeah.
You know?
And it makes no sense why David Spade would go for her at the end.
What's a 60-year-old man doing?
It makes total sense why David Spade would go for her at the end of the movie. I mean, what else David Spade have going for him?
Poor David Spade. If Farley never died, Spade would be.
No, I feel like Farley would have left it behind, and 20 years later they would have made another movie together. And people
There
would
could
have been
be
like, oh my
there
god,
could be a universe where we're seeing the Farley Candy movie.
the
'cause-
brighter timeline.
Yeah, the Farley Candy buddy comedy movie because Spade and Sandler.
Would you sacrifice? Who would you sacrifice to get them two back? Adam Sandler or who else?
Tessa Thompson. I don't like her.
I was talking about like a male comedian.
Oh, a male comedic actor. Who's not funny but is in?
Dane Cook. Well, he kind of died off.
I feel bad for Dane Cook.
Why? Did he try to do that shtick? And it
He
was
did the
just-
shtick. He hustled. He was
Yeah.
like the first social media comedian. I respect what you did. Didn't like it though. And then his brother stole his flesh and blood stole like millions of dollars from him
Right,
because he let
so-
his brother be his accountant, and his brother just fucking.
So we can forgive him. But what like male comedian just fuck Rob Schneider?
I like Rob Schneider though.
The only thing I really like him is
I like his personality. Do you see the shit he tweets nowadays?
It's so douchey.
That's why I like it.
No, the only thing he was good in was Surf Ninjas.
Surf ninjas must die.
I'd say Rob Schneider.
Oh! Medea!
Yes. Fuck that guy.
Yeah!
Fuck him.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry can go suck
Later
a dick.
Sandler. Later Perry. Candy and fucking
Yeah.
Farley are back.
And on that note,
That's such an easy decision now that I think about it.
don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know if you like Adam Sandler.
Let us know if you like Tyler Perry.
Do you enjoy those? Medea goes to jail. Medea's spooky.
Tyler Perry presents. What a cock.
He tried to ride the Eddie Murphy train.
Eddie Murphy is way better. I still haven't seen that fucking Dolomite movie.
Yeah, right.
My Name is Dolomite. Have you seen the original Dolomite though?
No.
We gotta watch.
Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta take you through fucking
Yeah.
Rudy Ray Moore movies.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified. And tell your friends.
Your friends.
Goodbye.